Para esta semana les tenemos en nuestro Detrás de las Cámaras algo de la producción Esto es Guerra, la cual ya está en salas locales y ha sido muy bien recibida. Conozcamos más de ella aquí en boletodecine.com.
This Means War is essentially an action comedy, where what would happen if you took James Bond and Ethan Hunt? They were great friends.
What were you doing on the computer?
I photographed my girl.
I was doing the same thing.
You want to see her?
You're on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then, whoops, they fell in love with the same girl.
This movie is every girl's fantasy to have two unbelievably sexy, hot guys interested in you.
It's kind of like two completely different archetypal spies in the same movie, falling in love with the same woman.
And they took all that spy acumen and they turned it upon each other.
I want you to acquire intel on one Lauren Scott. What are her secret likes, dislikes? Want to know what makes her laugh, what makes her cry.
Best friends, family members.
Everything is important.
I love the idea of playing a character caught in this action world. She has absolutely no idea what's going on around her.
Really?
He's living in a fantasy world of what we all think spies might live after having watched Sean Connery play James Bond. Tuck, on the other hand, is living the kind of Jason Bourne version of being a spy. He's intense and kind of very, rugged.
They're both so alpha that it just gave me that natural competition I was looking for.
Is there anything bad about them? Okay, let me think. Flaws. FDR has these tiny, girl hands, like little T-Rex hands. And Tuck is British.
What is that supposed to be?
Chemistry, the alchemy of putting together a team, like McGee will say, is that everything's about a casting. You can never tell what you're going to get until you get to the floor.
Chemistry is in the magic of the filmmaking process, and I needed it between the two boys. I needed it between Reese and the two boys. I needed it between Reese and crazy Chelsea Handler. And we just got really lucky in that regard, because I think the chemistry is what makes the film feel so satisfying.
I certainly love working with Chris, and I love working with Reese, and it was lovely to see the three of us together and watch the film and see it come together like it did, because it wasn't what I expected going in, and coming out looking in hindsight, I really enjoyed it.
Okay, you can do this. They'll probably just shake hands. I think I'm gonna pass out.
So doing action stuff is any boy who's ever rolled around in the mud in the backyard playing cops and robbers. This is like doing it with an incredible amount of money and expertise surrounding it.
You get a list of stunts that you have to do, and some of them are more scary than others.
I got to run around and race cars and be on a trapeze and shoot paintball guns. And
It's really fun.
I think my triggering mechanism was stuck in that.